Let's do this.
Point.
Saw Staksrud go right to work trying to pull off an Ernie in the first point.
Yeah, not a bad idea right there. Trying to put some pressure on early.
Side out.
We talked about it yesterday, so you're going to see a lot out of Dekel Bar. He'll drive that third to drop the fifth. He uses that third to gain ground to come in to hit an easier drop shot on his fifth.
1-1-1.
Oh, beautifully done from Pablo Tellez.
Nice jump of the kitchen and sideline there from Tellez. Getting the early Ernie on Dekel Bar.
Second serve.
It's tough to try and challenge Colin Johns' hands. He's seen that before, done that before. He resets it like it was nothing.
And Dekel Bar as well. You like the orange, the color coordination between Bar and Johns here today.
You know me, Drew. I can appreciate a good color combo.
And they certainly have it. And the serve.
Second
Did it
serve.
get the line? Oh.
Just missed it.
You can challenge it. You can challenge it.
I saw it out there.
Okay, the call in the court was.
So they're challenging this right here.
Serve.
Bar wants this ace. He really wants this ace here. An early challenge.
We'll proceed to video
on the
review.
serve. Tough to tell from that angle there, Drew.
Ladies and gentlemen, how many of you were here yesterday? Let me see it. So you all know the drill. Here on the Caravana PBA Tour, in the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the championship matches.
So we'll get several different looks here in the truck.
The calls on the court. As long as they have timeouts.
This is why we don't do the job, Drew. We'll leave that to the professionals before we see anything. But a good start for Staksrud and Tellez, and a key here early on, what I'm going to see is I'm going to look for Colin Johns to really triangle cross court to Tellez and get to his backhand. Because what you'll notice too, and it's already been exploited, is Dekel Bar got Tellez pulled out wide and he found the middle. Tellez runs around his forehand and dink. He doesn't like going to his backhand as much. So he'll run around that forehand, which will create a hole.
Pablo and Federico lose a timeout. And the point. If the ball was.
So really interesting to see the results of this call. Will it be upheld or will we have a change? The velocity of the serve of Dekel Bar is amongst the highest in the world of pickleball. So really tough to make this call either way.
But look at where Tellez is standing too when he's receiving that serve too. He's almost off the court, and so Dekel Bar has that middle.
After video review, the call stands. The serve was wide. We are at 1-2-2.
Okay, so call does stand as the ball was wide.
I think that's one of those just not enough conclusive evidence to overturn.
Time in. 1-2-2.
Now Colin Johns puts it in play. Oh,
Side out.
so Tellez and Johns going back and forth.
Nice little backhand flick there from Pablo Tellez.
2-1-1.
Skips over the tape and in.
Almost a little confusion in the middle there from Tellez and Staksrud on who is going to take that ball. But Tellez backs down. Staksrud takes it and gets a little love off the tape in return.
Second serve. 3-1-2.
Federico Staksrud, tremendous so far this season. 2023, Deco Bar again just
Side out.
a little bit off. Can't believe it, and they're going to award this to Barr and Johns.
So Staksrud was calling it out right
1-3-1.
away, and Tejas looked at him and goes, no, it was in.
Second serve.
Not a ton of rhythm here
1-3-2.
early on in the match from either side.
Yeah, both
Side
teams
out.
just a little bit tight here as Barr hits it into the net.
3-1-1.
And
Second
Deco Bar
serve.
sticks that big paddle out. Second serve coming up.
3-1-2. Side
And
out.
that ball's not coming back. You're hearing the voice on the court. The lead referee, Jim Ryan. Second official, Stan McChinsky.
1-3-1.
Gary Miller, our third official, and Maxine Bierman is with us here in the booth.
Point.
That ball dropping in off the tape for Deco Bar,
2-3-1.
getting off one.
Oh,
Second serve.
Tejas right back with the quick hands.
Nice counter by Tejas, reading that little speed up
2-3-2.
from Deco Bar.
Oh, you saw Federico Staksrud flying through,
Point.
thinking Ernie.
Well, and he went past,
3-3-2.
I believe, the plane of the net on his attempt, and that is not allowed.
Point.
Nice little run here for Deco Bar and Colin Johns as they've now
4-3-2.
taken the lead.
Oh, good answer.
But a great read here from Tejas as he sees and senses the speed up from Deco Bar.
3-4-1.
Watch him step back off the line and clear some room to finish on the forehand.
Second serve.
Firefight won by Barr.
Hard to beat Deco Bar when he's on his
3-4-2.
toes up at that kitchen line in a firefight. His hand's so quick.
Side out.
And you see it kind of carries over to that next serve. You get into a slugfest with the big man, you're going to feel it, aren't you?
You are. He's
4-3-1.
going body blow, body blow. You're going to start breathing heavy there.
Without question.
Second serve.
Deco Bar looks behind him going, may have gone out. I don't think so. I don't think Tejas got enough
4-3-2.
on it.
Point.
And now 5-3 here in game number one.
It's a 4-0 run here for Barr and Johns.
5-3-2.
Staksrud and Tejas starting to get in a little bit of a funk here.
And
Point.
shoots that just in. Deco Bar pumps his fists.
Well, again, he just doesn't overpower this. He keeps enough on it that it almost looks like Staksrud
No.
should let it go.
Deco serving.
He does and lets it go, but it
6-3.
drops in.
6-3,
Now
2.
6-3 game.
Point.
And that one looks like it's just out as well.
Timeout
And we're
receiving
going to have a
team.
timeout
7-3,
here
2.
on the court. Staksrud and Tellez want to talk about things. Dekel Bar, Colin Johns showing why they are the #1 seed. So Staksrud will try and regroup. And we'll be back to St. George, Utah right after this.
1 timeout remaining. Serving team. 2 timeouts remaining.
Back here in St. George, 7-3 here in game 1. Drew Felios
Time
alongside
in,
Dominic
7-3,
Catalano
2.
and our Tennis Channel crew. Dekel Bar with that monster serve.
So foot fault called on
Point.
Tellez. Right foot fault.
8-3, 2.
Yep, right on it.
Saw the toe on the line. Oh, just outside that line.
Barr and Johns continue to reel off point after point
9-3,
here.
2. Side out.
And Barr a little heavy-handed this time. Side out to Staksrud and Tellez. What can Staksrud and Tellez do to get back in this?
Got to slow it down, and when they
3-9-1.
do slow it down, they got to move it around. Staksrud's getting stuck going really hard cross court to Barr. Got to move it around a little bit.
Second serve. 3-9, 2. Side
And
out.
this one's going to be off as well.
Can't make the most of the opportunity on the side out, and now Barr and Johns continuing to roll here, trying to wrap
9-3-1.
up game 1.
Second serve.
See, Colin Johns so far playing mistake-free pickleball here in
9-3,
game
2.
#1.
Side out.
Dekel Bar, couple errors there.
Yeah, one on the forehand side, one on the backhand side. Trying to make something happen there. Can't do it.
3-9, 1.
How about that point?
Second serve.
Well, good wrist flicks there in the middle there from Dekel Bar to set up this big forehand.
3-9, 2.
One there.
Point before there.
Side out.
And now side out coming back to Barr and Johns.
And can't capitalize on the side out to get
9-3-1.
any points.
Second serve.
Saw though on that replay how fast your hands and the instincts have to
9-3,
be
2.
to play at this level. Dominic, it is really
Point.
incredible when you watch it up close.
It is, and these boys make it look
10-3,
easy.
2.
Game point now. Colin Johns
out.
wanted that one.
3-10, 1. Point.
Fastball coming at you from Tellez.
Nice counter from Pablo Tellez on the speed up from Dekel Bar. He just goes right at the body of Colin Johns.
And Colin Johns may have caught one right there on the
4-10-1.
left thumb. Tries to shake that off here.
Point. 5-10-1.
And Colin Johns
serve.
right down the line, measured it perfect.
Nice patience there from Colin Johns, too, waiting for the right opportunity.
5-10-2.
Tellez emphatically.
Big finish there from Tellez. Good read on the pop-up from Barr. He's able to come in and finish.
6-10-2.
Tellez and Staksrud trying to build some momentum here, even if they don't win this first game. Want to carry some momentum into game number 2. And right now, the Fed is coming for you.
Well, they're starting to feel it right now. Are both Fed and Tellez.
7-10-2.
Oh, Deckel and Johns here leaving the door open just a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's open slightly. And Staksrud and Tellez are just starting to push it more and more open. And are right back in this first game.
Side out.
Can't miss that one right there. You're reeling off a bunch of points. You cannot miss that. You got to keep that ball in play, force something to happen.
10-8-1.
And Barr and Johns unable to finish as Tellez forces a second serve here.
10-8-2.
And Deckel again. So right now it's not who's going to win, but who is leaving the door open for the other side.
8-10-1.
5 game points fought off by Staksrud and Tellez so far.
Wow.
Second
And
serve.
that one's long.
Yeah. 8-10-2.
Oh, Staksrud shows the quick hands at the kitchen.
Now the importance of this point right here. You either get it tied up and it's no longer game point, or you don't and you give them 2 more opportunities.
9-10-2.
Huge point here for Staksrud and Tellez.
Biggest point of the match so far. Oh, great defense, great offense as well.
Side out.
Deckel Barr not to be denied.
We'll see what the boys have here in their 6th
10-9-1.
game point. Can they convert?
Oh, Colin
Second
Johns took
serve.
a few steps back that time. Second serve on the way.
So he was trying to clear himself to get the 2-hander, but he cleared himself too much to the sideline instead of straight back.
10-9-2.
Oh, it's just long.
Game 11-9.
Tellez thought he had it.
Barr, Johns.
Just a little too much on it, and Barr and Johns survive, holding off a furious rally from Staksrud and Tellez.
Well, 7 proves to be lucky for Barr and Johns, as that was their 7th game point. They finally convert and fight off Staksrud and Tellez to take game number 1.
So the first session in the books, this new pair, Johns and Barr. A new pair, but old friends doing their thing here in Utah. So quite a finish to game number one. Staksrud and Tellez hard charging.
Game 2, time in.
But Deckelbar and
0-0-2.
Colin Johns able to hold them off. Now Tellez begins game 2.
Side out.
Beautiful 1-2 combo there from Colin Johns. He goes backside on
0-0-1.
Staksrud and then finishes in the middle.
Second serve.
Once again, lots of women's doubles matches coming your way later. Anna Bright now paired with
0-0-2.
Vivian David here in St. George. Catherine Parento with Andrea Koop. Tremendous teams, just like on the men's side here, that we're not used to seeing. Oh, just went for it, Dominic, but what happened?
Just out of reach of Tellez, and Staksrud almost laughing because if Tellez lets that go, that's floated up right to his
1-0-2.
forehand. He's going to be able to do something with it. He's sitting in the middle going, oh, just leave it for me, buddy.
Side out. Zero, 1-1.
Speed it up. Why
Second
not?
serve.
But watch Deckelbar here. He's just in a very squatted position, ready for the speed up, almost in a
0-1-2.
prepared scorpion position. You see him right there. He's able to get on top of that.
Point.
And Tellez just takes a whack at it right at Colin Johns, goes out of bounds.
1-1-2.
Tied at 1. Did that graze the line? I think
Side
it's
out.
just wide.
One, 1-1. I did not see it. I'll recall the score. 1-1-1.
Oh,
Point.
great patience from Johnson Bar.
That's the issue when Staksrud runs around that forehand, right? He runs around it. He gets a little out of position, and he's caught coming back in,
good.
moving as Deckelbar hits that ball to him.
2-1-1.
He's not set and planted. So that's the one issue that happens when he runs around that forehand dink.
Second
And that
serve.
serve just off. Second serve now from Colin Johns.
2-1-2.
And there's Deckel one more time.
A good job of recognition by Deckelbar, kind of pinching that middle right there. He's able to take this ball
3-1-2.
out of the air and punch it right at the right hip of Tellez.
Side out.
Good answer by Tellez, bringing the ball back.
1-3-1.
Federico Staksrud out of Argentina.
Point.
Just long right there on the counter from Deckelbar.
2-3-1.
Tellez Well played.
I formation on the left side of the court. But what's it going to take to get a ball past Dekel Bar right there? 1, 2,
3, 1.
Finally 3 and 4, actually by Colin Johns, excuse me.
The Great Wall of Dekel on display there.
Second serve.
Dekel Bar just really has settled down. Was a little erratic there in game one.
Yeah, did a really good job so far settling back in. But a good answer here also from Staksrud and Tellez. Down 3-1 early, come back, tie it up now, have an opportunity to pull ahead.
3-3-2. Side out.
Dekel Bar just wearing down Federico Staksrud right there. And again, that's what I was talking about earlier, Drew, is I want Staksrud to get out of that cross court, that pattern, and get a ball in the middle there. Get Dekel Bar off of his rhythm.
Now Tellez and Bar going back and forth, and it's all Dekel this time.
Four, 3-1. Second serve.
Tellez coming right back. When Dekel Bar puts that paddle up, it's almost like a big shield.
4-3-2.
Clash of the Titans in combat, isn't it? Seems like it's so much bigger than what it really is.
Yeah, and good luck getting through it.
Point.
Tough ball right there because the ball's so low. And what's the issue there is that's the high part of the net, right? You're 36 inches on the end, 34 in the middle.
5-3-2.
You're 2 inches taller on the end. It's very hard to pull the trigger there as opposed to going in the middle.
Colin Johns trying to put it away. Now here's Dekel Bar. Great defense by Staksrud, though. Best point of the match.
From Staksrud, that's just get your paddle down and hope he hits it. And he does on the Ernie. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful from Staksrud. And he's smiling going, he just hit my paddle, I put it down there.
3-5-1.
So Federico Staksrud, a miracle point here in game number 2. And maybe that's the one that gets his team going here on Championship Court. So coming off the best point of the match now, Staksrud and Tellez. Hope that is the turnaround.
Time in, 3-5-1.
And as they get cranked up, we're going to check in on the grandstand here momentarily. As you see over there, that's Lung and Dawson taking on Kohler and Rettenmeyer.
Going to game 3 over there.
AJ Kohler, red hot. Big day yesterday with his partner, Jesse Irvin. Meanwhile, more incredible action here on Championship Court as Colin Johns tried to go around the post unsuccessfully.
A great defense there from
4-5-1.
Staksrud.
Second serve. 4-5-2. Foot fault. Right foot. Point.
Oh, foot fault there on those big size 22s from Dekel Bar, it seems like.
5-5-2.
So now a foot fault on either side. Keep you posted on the grandstand as that match now in game number 3.
Side out.
Tellez hits it long. Is there an art, a science, Don, when you come to a big pickleball
5-5-1.
tournament trying to get the best view going court to court, just kind of floating
Second
around?
serve.
As a spectator, I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do it.
It's tough because different
5-5-2.
venues, different vantage points, different court coverage, so everything's different venue to venue.
Point.
Oh, and Tellez just pulling that a little bit too much to the sideline.
6-5-2.
Oh, quick
Point.
feet on both sides.
Yeah, I don't like the speed up right there from Staksrud and Tellez. Just stay in that point, elongate it, keep it going, wait for the
7-5-2.
right opportunity. Colin Johns, Dekel Bar ready for that.
And Dekel, boy, he comes back second and third times. He is so tough to handle.
That's a good 1-2 combination. Watch him speed this first one up and then steps in
8-5-2.
and finishes the next one.
Side out.
And that just grazes the line.
Every time I look at Pablo Tellez's sleeve with that Paddock Meats
5-8-1.
sponsorship, I always think of Rocky, Shamrock Meats on his robe
Oh, yeah?
in the movie Rocky. Nice finish there
Second
from
serve.
Dekel Bar going backside on Staksrud. Had him pinched too far in the middle.
5-8-2. Side out.
You'd have to think maybe boxing and pickleball just with hand speed has to translate hitting that
8-5-1.
heavy bag. What do you think?
Absolutely. Quick hands.
John's trying
Second
to keep it
serve.
alive. That one goes long.
Nice Ernie there from Staksrud. Good read. Good
8-5-2.
pressure put on Colin Johns.
Point.
And that one's short. Another point. Staksrud a little disgusted there. As time is running out
9-5-2.
on Staksrud and Tellez here.
Point.
And now it is match point.
Timeout receiving team. 10-5-2.
So you're seeing as this match goes along the double savvy of Bar and Colin Johns. It's winning out in key moments.
Well, yeah, it's again, we talked about it, it's just continue to wear them down. Of that match that we're watching right there on Grandstand gets the winner of this match that we have here on Championship Court back underway.
So match point. Dekel Bar, good adjustment. Able to stay in the point.
Game
How does he
match,
pull that
11-5.
off for the match?
Wow, just in a full
Johns.
squatted position, gets on top of that, and Tellez was not expecting that ball to come back. Great finish, though, from Colin Johns and Dekel Bar as they'll move on to the semifinals, 9-5.
Dekel Bar was flawless in game number 2. He really took the match over. Colin Johns, consistent as always. 11-9, 11-5. Moving on. Barr and Johns. Look out here at St. George.